So in yesterday's session, so we already discussed some commands based on the files. So we have different types of commands in Linux. So categorized like files, folders, and machine related, service related, so process related. So likewise, we have different types of classification. Uh, I'll explain according to the Devops topic. That is, according to Devops, what are the required commands that are required. So I'll explain those commands. Yesterday we finished some commands in Linux regarding the files. So in that we have seen how to create the files. We have three ways of creating the files. We have seen in the last class, and how to see the content of that file. So we have seen that, and also how to list out the files. So we have seen that. Okay. So today one more command regarding that files, that is std. So the objective of this command is to modify the content, to modify the, or we can call it to modify or replace, to replace the content. For example, if you have a file that is having so many lines, uh, say it is having so many paragraphs. So in such case, if you want to edit a file, so generally you can use these. You can go to these editors, any one of the editors, and you can go and edit. But these editors are these are fine up to some point of view. That means if you want to edit only few lines, so this is fine, sufficient. But if the paragraph containing so many words, and if you want to replace all the words with any other word, so you need to go to each and every word, okay, each and every line, and you need to check each and every word, and there you need to change the word. So that is a time-taking process. So instead of that, we can use this command called SED. So this command is used to replace the content. So you can replace the old text. If you want to change any word, you can change that word. Okay, if you want to delete a line, delete that line. Okay, so if you want to show any particular part of paragraph, that part only you can see with the help of this command called SED. So interviews also maybe sometimes this question may be asked. Okay, that means they did not ask directly what is the SED command like that. So they'll use some scenario. So in that scenario, how will you handle that scenario? So like that, so they're asking the questions. So SED stands for Stream Editor. SED stands for Stream Editor. It's old text and new text. So this is a basic syntax, very basic syntax. That means here what it does it do. So it simply replace the first word. First word. It only replace the first word. That means let us say if it is a old word, if you replace instead of text, if you write old word and you can call it a new word. Okay, it can replace the new word only which is occurred the first time only. Okay, let us say if the same word that will be repeated many times in a paragraph, but this command will not remove replace all the words with a new word. It will replace the that word only in the first occurrence only. Replace the word at first occurrence only. At first occurrence only. So that is the use of this command. Okay. So similarly, so I don't want to now I want to replace whole. Okay, I want to replace the whole content. So that means wherever that word is there, I want to replace this word with new content. So for that, so the command is new word match G. So this command can replace the old word, old words with new words in the complete file. So here the difference here it is replace the word only at first occurrence. Yes, the second command it replace the all words wherever the occurrence it is. So if you observe this command, so SCD stands for stream editor. So where yes, the starting is yes is there, right? So this in the command here yes is there, right? So this is the command nothing but replacement indicator. Indicator that replacement. This is called as replacement indicator. The first yes is called as replacement indicator. And the second, so you know this old word, that's why old text, and this is a new word, new text. So here G is there. So that G is nothing but it's a global indicator, global replacement. We can call that as global replacement. So you know that global means wherever that old word is there, so there we can this word is replaced. Okay. So sometimes case sensitive words will be there. Okay. Sometimes case sensitive words will be there. So in such case, so what happened? So here this command is used for the case sensitive only. It means let us take some example. One word is there, new is a word, and capital new is there. So both are different. So the two words are different. So this is all with small letters. These are one is capital and remaining are small letters. So the two words are different. Okay. So in such case, so it will replace whatever the content you given. So based on that, it's a case sensitive one. Okay. That means if capital new is not there, for example, if you want to replace the old new with some old. Okay, if you want to replace that the word new with old, so wherever the small new is there, that will be replaced with old. But that capital new is will not be replaced. It is not replaced. That is case sensitive. That is the meaning of case sensitive. I think you understood what is meant by case sensitive. It is case sensitive. So now I don't want to only a case sensitive, but I want to override all the words with a new word. So then in such case, I want to ignore that case sensitive. So in such case, I want to give so new word the same command /ig. Here for every command you need to give a file name. That is a must and should. Otherwise, where it is taking from which file it is command, you need to give the file name. Now it is also doing the same thing. Is also doing the same thing, but it is not case sensitive. It is not case sensitive. Okay. So now some more cases will be also there. For example, I want to edit only the words which are there in the some specific line. That is very rare case. But if you know that command, so here along with this command, if you can give, for example, I want to edit in the fourth line. Say you can give 4. The remaining command will be follows as it is. Okay. So if you want to give a case sensitive, you can give this command. If you want to give normal thing, you can give this command. So like that. So I'm just giving up to this part. So the only difference here it is wherever if you want to a specific line, if you want to override with a new text, so then you need to specify, okay, and the line number here. Okay, so or if you want to specify only in particular line or in particular lines, so for that you can give the same command. For example, I want to give 1 to 10 lines. I want to give 1 to 10 lines only in that 1 to 10 lines only, so that old word can be replaced with the new word. Okay, so like this we have some other also will be there, but mostly in real time, mostly we are using these commands only. Okay, but the important point here it is, while executing these commands, the file will not be saved. Okay, this is a very important point. So while executing the above commands, file will not be saved. It is showing only. It is view only. That means if you want to delete the old word with the new word, so the old file will be as it is. Okay, the old file, whatever the original file will be there, that is as it is. Original file as it is. There is no changes that will be applied to the original file. But when you execute this command, up to that point only the changes will be applied to the file and it is showing to you. But if you see the content of the original file, that will be same as it is. How to do the changes? How to apply the changes to that file name? I want to do the changes and I want to apply the changes to that file name. So how to apply that? So the simple thing is, for the same command, okay, for the same command, if you apply a flag called -i, if you apply a flag called -i, so then, so the content will be saved. Okay, the content will be saved. So if you use the file content, it is saved with a new word. Okay, that means the file is modified. Okay, the file will be modified, whereas in the previous cases, here the file is not modified. It is whatever the changes applied, that is, it is only view purpose. But here the file is modified. Okay, for all the commands, just apply -i. Okay, so for all these commands, so just apply -i. Then all the changes will be applied to the. That means if I want to apply the changes to any particular line, so like that, if I want to replace the whole word, or if you want to replace only specific word, okay, so only specific line, only for the first line, for all the changes. Okay, if you want to apply to the file, that's it. Right? So with the help of set command, we can also do one more point. So for example, if it is having so many paragraphs, the file is containing so many paragraphs, and if you want to show any specific paragraph. So for example, if it is having 10 paragraphs, so I want to show only the first paragraph. I want to show only the first paragraph. So for that, what is the command? So further the command is -n. So here we can give paragraph number. For example, I want to see 1 to 2 paragraphs or 1 to 3 paragraphs. So you can give 1, 3p, 1, 3p, followed by the file name. File name is common for every command because and where it is fetching from that name, so it's mandatory. Okay, so -n is also flag. All these are called as flags. -i, -n, all are called as flags. So here 1 comma 3p. That means 1 to 3 paragraphs. I want to show it. Only in such case is showing only the 1 to 3 paragraphs. Or so since all the files are not having the paragraphs, right? So some files are having some points. Okay, like one dot this one. So say for example, one apple, so two orange. So likewise, so we have grape. to display only 1, 2, 3. I want to display only 4, 5, 6. Or I want to display only from 2 to 5. In such case also this command will be. So this command is showing the paragraphs as well as lines. As well as lines also. Okay. So this is one more important use of SCD command. Okay, so one more important use of this SCD command. So we can delete the content of the file. We can delete the content of the file. So how to delete the content of the file? By using the SCD command only. SCD. So for example, if you want to delete some 2 to 3 lines, I want to delete from line number 2 to line number 4. Or if you want to delete only single line, that is also fine. So if you want to delete a single line, so simply give SCD colon 2D followed by the file name. So this will delete the second line of the file. Second line of the file. Okay. So for example, if you want to delete some 3 to 5. Okay. Or if you want to delete third line to the fifth line. So then you can just mention 5D followed by the file name. So it will delete the third line to fifth line. Okay, but here the important point here it is, here also the line is not deleted from the original file. Okay, so it is showing only, it is view only. Original file will not be modified. Original file is not modified here. It is only showing how the content will be after deleting. Okay, so here it is showing original file is not modified. Then how to delete, how to apply the changes after deleting? Simple. What is that? Just apply -I. Then, so these changes will be applied to the original file. So just apply -I. Here the original file is modified now. Here also original file is modified. Okay, so these are the some commands which are related to the files only. Just a moment. So I'm just going to the machine. Starting this machine. All of you practice this EC2 instance and VPC creation because it's a very basic task. So for creation, for working of any DevOps tool. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me while creation of EC2 instance. Without this EC2 creation, So we cannot work any on the tool. So why it is taking so much time means because the resources are very less. The performance also it is low to moderate, right? We have seen. So here also I think you can see here it is not there. So the performance is low to moderate. So here you can see all the details of the machine.
Sir, if we stop any instance, then will we get charged? Like what we're doing is after working with any instance, we are terminating, that is shutdowning the instance. Like instead of shutdown, that is termination. If we just stop it, then will we charge? Will we get charged, sir?
Monthly 750 hours it is free. If the machine is under stopped state, then it will not be counted. The hours
Okay,
are
okay,
not
okay, sir.
counted. When the
Oh,
machine is running state or if the machine is terminated, then in the two cases only the hours will be counted.
okay, okay, sir. Till now, what we are doing is we are just terminating, keeping in mind that if we stop it, even that will be counted per hours.
Uh, Again, you need to rework everything. So if you shut down or terminate the things,
Yes,
whatever
yes,
the work
yes,
you
sir.
got, you performed on that machine, that will be done. So up
Yes,
to now this is
yes,
okay, but in future part, so you must take care. So at least keep one machine in stock state and maintain that.
yes, sir. Why? Because every time we are terminating the mission and to work again, we are again creating and again key creation, put everything we are
Yes,
doing.
yes. Mm. So I'm in the Linux machine. So currently, if I do LL, so this is the work what we have done in the last session. So now what we are doing, we are working on the command SCD. For that, we need a file. So I have already created one file with some names bank.txt. Because why I have selected this, so in that bank, so we can see so many bank names, right? So this is some paragraph that is selected from any internet. So you can take any paragraphs from internet and you can work on that. So here, this is simple two paragraphs I have taken from the internet. Okay, and placed it in the bang.txt file. Now we will work on this bang.txt file with the commands. So what is the first command? So if you do this scd, sorry, first command is this one. So scd, this one. So old word and new word. So file name. So I'm doing the same command here. So scd. So colon yes slash. So here, if you observe this, so I have the bank code is frequently is there, right? So that's why I will work on that word bank. So actually it is capital bank is there. It is a old word. I want to replace with a small word bank. So if you don't give any the first very basic command, so that's why. So this is and the file name should be followed with the file name called bank.txt. So what this command it will do? It will do only it will replace the old word with the new word with the only first occurrence. Where is the first occurrence? The list of banks. So this is the first word. So only in this place only this capital B can be replaced with small b, and in the rest of cases the remaining words will be as it is. So if you observe this one, so the list of banks. So only the first occurrence will be changed, whereas the remaining occurrences will be as usual. So, and if you observe the content of the file, so it is same as it is, because the changes are not applied to the original file. It is only seeing after applying the changes only, but the original file is not modified. Got it? So now I want to apply the changes overall. Okay, so then what I do? So simply give G at here. Now type here. So what it can do? So if you see here, wherever the bank it is, capital B that can be replaced with small b. So small b, everything. So capital B, capital bank that can be replaced with small bank. Here also changes are not applied. Okay, if you see again the cat bank, so here again you can see the capital letters will be there as it is. But I want to apply the changes here. So what I can do? So for the same command, so if you click the up arrow, keyboard up arrow, you will get the up commands. Just if you click the up arrow, so then here before this command, just insert hyphen. Click on edit. Here it is not showing. So directly applied to the main file bank.txt. So now if you see the content of the bank.txt, so then so if you see here, all the content will be replaced with the new content. That is capital B bank that can be replaced with small bank. So this is the original file, and this is the modified file. So in this way, you can apply the changes to the this one the file. So I want to delete the content. So the remaining also will be applied as usual. So I don't want to explain each and every simple. So you can practice these commands at your home. Okay, so directly I'm going to the deletion part. So I want to delete some parameters or some lines. So how to delete the lines? For example, see this text file has total 5 plus 3, 8 lines are there. So I want to delete from line number 2 to 4. I want to delete from line number 2 to 4. So space also will be considered as a one line. Therefore, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to this part. So it will be gone. Okay, let's see now. Apply the command. So SCD. So colon. So what is the command? So 2 comma 4D. That is the command. So followed by the file. So see this. So this is the first line, and the remaining lines will be as it is. Where is this? So 2 comma 4D. So from the line number 2 to 4, it is showing, right? It is showing that of banks. 2 comma 4D. We are giving the correct one. Okay. Let us see the bank same as it is. So if we count the this one, so what it gives? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. CD to come up 4D. Or if I want to delete only second line, let us check with a single line now. So 4D. Uh, okay, why this is not applying means, so this is single paragraph. So the single paragraph it is taking as a one line. This single paragraph it is taking as one line. So this is also taking, this space is taken as second line, and this is taken as third line. Okay, for example, if I want to delete second line, so I want to delete second line. So see here, second line is taken as a space. So that space is deleted. So if I want to delete the first line, okay, so let me show again clearly. So this is the default file. So now I want to delete the first line. First line means here is the first para actually. So see the first para that will be deleted. So second para is nothing but second line is nothing but space, and third line is nothing but this para. Actually, this is all a single line. It is taken as a single line. Okay, this is also taken as a single line. Okay, why? Because actually here the font is very heavy. That's why it is showing the single line that is split into four lines here. But actually, this entire para that you are seeing is a single line. Okay, so space is a second line. So and this para is a third line. Okay, so now I want to delete our third line now. So then so 3D. So bank dot next. So here third line that can be deleted. Only first and two you are able to see. So for better understanding this, so just I have taken one more example, right? So this example. So you can do here VI can call fruits. So here go to the insert mode, copy this, paste here. So no need to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 even. So just give the names of these fruits also will work. So each and every line is now clear, right? So cat fruits. So now it is showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For understanding purpose only, I'm just giving the numbers only. So now you can apply the same commands. I want to delete the third. Okay, third line. So see the third line is it is removed. So I want to remove some sixth line. So sixth line is removed. So I want to remove line number 2 to 4. So 2 comma 4D. So now line numbers 2 to 4 that can be removed. But if you see, all these are only here view only. Okay, that these changes are not applied to the original file. If you want to apply the same changes, then what you need to do? So just here. So if you apply if you see the again fruits file, so it is showing all the six content, 6 lines. But I want to apply the content. So to the main file, that is, I want to delete 2 to 4 lines. Okay, line number 2 to line number 4. So 2, 3, 4. These 3 lines I want to delete, and the changes should be applied to the file. Then what I can do? So just put -I. So here this will not show the content. So now you want to see the content. So go to the fruits. So now see here, the line number 2, 3, 4 are deleted. The remaining 3 will be as usual. Clear? Here what happened means, so this entire para, what you are seeing, this is taken as a single line. Actually, it is a single line only, that is divided into 3 lines here. Okay. Understood, right? So this is about set command. So these are about the files related commands. Now we will see the second part, folder related commands. So all these are nothing but files related commands. Now we will see the folder related commands. Okay. So in that the very basic commands, the folder related, so I already explained. So for the first one is PWD. So what is PWD? It is present working directory. So directory is nothing but folder only. So that's why it is showing the present working directory. So the next command is nothing but if you want to create, okay, if you want to create a folder, so then what is the command? The basic command that you are using, mkdir. Mkdir is used to create. folder. Okay, so mkdir means mk means make, dir means directory. So make directory. Okay, so it will create the directory. Next, if you want to change into that directory, so if you want to go into that folder, then what is that? So cd is the command. So cd that folder, cd space folder name. Then what happened? You are moving into the folder. Okay, so next one. So if you want to move into the present working folder, so that is cd dot. So this is make. So you can move the into the present working folder. So dot also representing the same thing. So present working directory means dot. That is also representing the same thing. Present working directory wherever you are. So that is the present working directory that is represented with the dot. So if you want to go back to one folder, so then you can use cd dot dot. So you can go back to one folder. So if you want to go back to the two folders or three folders, so then so dot dot means it is moving back to one folder. So slash dot dot. Then you are moving to two folders back. So again slash dot dot. So then you can make a move into three folders back. Okay, so you can move three folders back. Likewise, you can do that. Okay, so these are the basic commands. Generally, we are using in the real time when you are working with the Linux machines. Okay, so next, second one. So working with the remaining commands with both the files and folders together we are using. So files and folder related commands that are frequently used in the real time. Okay, the very basic command. For example, here one more point I missed here. So here mkdir is a command that is used to create a single folder. So I want to create. So this is also one of the interview questions. So I want to create three folders at a time. Three folders at a time. So generally, if you want to create three folders, what you are doing? So generally, you are creating the folder one. Again, you are moving into the folder. That means you are doing the cd space folder one. And after that, you are again doing that. You are doing the mkdir, right? Again, you are doing the mkdir. Here, first command is mkdir. You are creating the folder one, and you are moving into the folder one. And again, you are doing the mkdir folder two. And again, you are moving into that folder two. And again, in that place, you are creating one more folder with mkdir folder three. But I don't want to do the repetitive task. Okay, it's a manual job. But I want to execute the number of folders. I want to create the number of folders at a time. So then what I can do, we have a simple command for making the command all the folders at a time. So creating all the folders at a time, that is -p. So -p is the command that is used to create multiple folders. So give the name of the folder. So the folder path is like this: folder one. In that folder one, I want folder two, and in that folder two, I want folder three. This is also very important interview question. So how do you create multiple folders at a time? What is the command? Okay, the command is mkdir-p. The command. There you can give a multiple folders. Okay. The next one. So one more important command here in the related to the folders or files, that is copy. That is we are frequently using in the real time also. That is copy. So cp is a command that is used to copy the files or folders. So what is the syntax of this command? So cp space source path and destination path. So where you want to copy the file. So source path and destination path. You need to give that. And also along with the file name. Along with the file name. Okay, so one more command regarding this is the same thing. Move. These are the very, very important command. So in the interviews, the basic questions these are asked. What is the difference between copy and move? So here also the syntax for this move command is source path and destination path or destination file. You can simply mark as source and destination instead of writing the whole thing. Source and destination. Okay, so move, source and destination. So here move has two functions. So move has two functions. What is the first function? It is moving the file to destination. This is first part. Second part is second function. It rename the file. Okay, it is doing the rename the file or folder, whatever it may be. So whichever you can apply these commands on files and folders. Okay, files or folders. You can apply these commands on files or folders. So here also it is. Okay, so it is rename the file or folder. So this is a major difference between copy and move. So if you copy the file or folders, what happens? So that file is present at two locations. That file is present at two locations, the source as well as destination. But when you move the file from one place to another place, that file will be available only at one place, that is destination. That file will not be available at the source. That is a major difference between copy and move. Okay, next one. So most important, remove. Okay, so what is the command that is used to remove? So rm. Rm is the command that is used to uh, delete. Okay. Delete the files or folders. So delete the files or folders. So usage of rm is different ways. Okay, rm is different ways. So simply, if you write rm file name. Okay, so the file will be deleted. So I'm just explaining some text cases here. So rm file name. So it will that file is deleted. Okay, file is deleted. So if you want to delete a file, okay, forcefully. Okay, if you want to delete forcefully, then you can give hyphen f, so followed by the name, file name. So this is also delete the file. If you want to delete all the files in the folder, currently you are in one folder and you want to delete all the files in that particular folder, then you start. So it can delete all files. So the difference between rm space file name and rm star is rm space file name, it is deleting only the specified file. Rm star, it is deleting all the files in the folder. Okay. So next, one more important. So these are deleting of files. These are deleting of files. But I want to delete folders. Okay. I want to delete folders. Then how can I delete the folders? So if you write rm space folder name, so the folder is not deleted. The folder is not deleted. Why? Because the folder will contain some text, some data. Okay, the folder will contain some data. Maybe some folders are empty, but this folder cannot be deleted by using this command rm space folder name. For that, we need to give the flag called r, rm hyphen r. Here r stands for recursively. R stands for recursively. Recursively means whatever the files and folders which are there in that particular folder, all should be deleted recursively. Okay, so that is the syntax of folder. If you write simply the deletion of files and folder is not same. If you simply rm space for file name, the file is deleted. But rm space folder, that folder is not deleted. You need to supply additional flag, that is -r. Then only that folder is deleted. So similarly, if you want to delete all the folders in that particular directory, so then rm-r star. So it can delete all folders. Okay. So if you want to delete the folders forcefully, then rm-rf followed by the folder name. So here the folder deleted forcefully. F stands for forcefully. Okay. So this is the commands which are related to the remove. Next command, it is nothing but very important. Generally, we are using to find. There is a command which is used. So where is the location of, if you want, if you install some softwares in the Linux machine? Okay, if you want to know where it is exactly located. For example, in our Windows, if you install a software, you can easily check because it is GUI. So all the installed softwares are available under C program files. Then you go and check whether the files are installed or not, like that. But in Linux machine, it is difficult. So to search where the file is exactly located. For that, so we have a command called find. So with this command find, we can check whether the service is installed or not. So the command for this is find slash hyphen name followed by the file name. So this is the command used to find the file name. That means it gives the location. It gives the location of the file name. It gives the location of the file name. Okay, or why here find is nothing but command which is going to find. Where it is finding, in the slash. In the slash means root. So that command, this command is finding this file under root. Under root. That means from starting slash onwards where that file is there. So from that, it will display all the available locations. It will display all the available locations. For example, if you have a folder, in that folder you have so many files are there. Okay, you need to check whether this file is there or not. So in that, so then what you need to do, the command is find dot. So dot means present working directory. So where you are checking the file is there or not in the present folder, right? Therefore, present folder, nothing but present working directory, that is represented with a dot. Therefore, find dot hyphen name followed by the file name. So this is showing the file name. In the is finding the file name in the current folder or current working directory. So this is finding from the slash. Okay, from the file system. We can call the slash as file system. Okay, we can call this file as file system. In the Linux language, this slash is called as file system. So this is a starting point. Okay, so we can search the file or folder, not only file. If you want to search any folder also, you can check it. So by folder name also. So it is not only checking the files, it's also checking the folders, folder name. So here also you can mention so file or folder. So this is about the find command. Okay. So one more command is there. So that is which. So which is nothing but it is showing the path of the existing file. It is showing the part of the existing file. For example, if you are installed Java, you are installed the Java software. So you want to check what is the location of the Java. So which Java? If you type the which Java, it is displaying the folder location where it is exactly there. Okay, you can also search by this command also. Okay, so next. So one more next. So up to these are just the basic important commands. So in real time also we are using all these commands whatever I'm explaining. Okay, so in the last class, one of the classes I have explained these file permissions, right? Okay, so generally the file permissions which are represented. So I'll show that think that part is missed in the last session. Okay, anyway, so just go to the last video. I have explained the file permissions. So we can change the file permissions. Okay, by using the command chmod. So chmod, using the chmod command, we can change the file permissions. For example, so chmod, I want to give the full file permission. So 777. So can you apply the same to file or folder? So if this is not work, if it is showing any permission denied, if the command is throwing any permission denied, so then add sudo to the command. Sudo means it is giving the permissions from the root. Okay, it is giving the permissions from the root. If this command is not work by with the user, okay, so what is it will do? So this will to change the permissions, file or folder permissions. Generally, okay, I'll explain this separately. So a file, okay, no problem. So file or folder to 777. So what is meant by 777? Can anybody tell me what is meant by 777? The meaning of 777 axis.
Both
777 permission.
owner, user, and group are having all the read, write, and execute permission.
Yes. So for every file, we have some permissions given to the first owner, second one group, third one user. So based on this, so if you give the read permission, write permission, execute permission. So group also read permission, write permission, execute permission. X stands for execute. So read permission, write permission, execute permission. So for every if it is a read, so we have the number is 4. For write, it is 2. If it is execute, if it is 1. So if the owner has all the 3 permissions, then it is the total count will be 4 plus 2 plus 1, that is 7. If the group also have all the permissions, then it is 7. If the user also have all the permissions, then it is 7. So that is a 777. Okay, if for example, let us take one more simple case. If the owner have the 3 permissions and group has only a read permission, there is no write permission even. So user also have only read permission. So then what will be the number? So since the owner has all the permissions, it will be 7. Group has only read permission, therefore it is 2. And user also have the read permission, that is also 2. Therefore, the number will be 722. So if you want to give this permission, so you need to use the command chmod 722 to the file or folder. Then the file permissions will be changed. Then the file permissions will be changed. Okay, so if you execute, if you practice the sessions from Linux to Linux machine, then you can understand that part. The Linux machine, the key file permission should be 400. Okay, the key file permission should be 400. So just go through the video, you can understand that. Okay, so this is the ch mod. And one more important here. For example, as I explained previously, so you have multiple folders. Okay, you have multiple folders. So folder 1, folder 2, and folder 3. So you are currently in the folder 1, and you want to apply the file permissions to all the folders and all the files. Okay, you want to apply the content to these permissions to all the files and all the folders. You are not going to each and every folder, and you cannot do apply this command, right? So with a single command you need to give full permissions to all the files, or if you want to do any specific permissions to all the files and folders, so you can give by using a command called chmod. The only difference is here minus r, hyphen r. You can call hyphen r. So hyphen r means recursively. You can call as recursively. So hyphen r, that folder name. So followed by the permissions. For example, if you want to give full permissions to the folder, for example, here it is folder 1. So then what happened? The folder 1 has folder 2, and folder 2 has folder 3. And this folder 2 has some files. Folder 1 has some files. Folder 2 has some files. Folder 3 has some files. All the files which are there under these will be recursively, permissions will be changed. Okay. Okay, all four permissions. Yeah, right. Permissions changing to all folders and files inside folder 1. Okay, so like that you can do permissions. You can change the permissions. So one more important next one, ch own. That means how to change the ownership of a file. Okay, so this is the command used to change the ownership of a file or folder. Okay, the same command here, ch own. So here followed by generally, okay, if you see this, to type ll, if you type ll, so here you can see. So all these are nothing but permissions, file permissions. If you want to change, you can change by using chmod command. So these are nothing but ownership. Okay, so currently 123 for this file. So ec2 hyphen user is the owner. ec2 hyphen user is the owner. Now I want to change this ownership to some other name or root or any other some name. Okay, so then we can change by, with this command, that is ch own. So for example, if any owner name is there, so let us say owner. So you need to give the command syntax is like this: ch own owner colon all owner file or folder. If it is single file or single folder, you can give like this. So then the file or folder owner is changed. So similarly, if you want to change the owner for all the files and folders in this folder structure, then what you need to do? The same command, but you need to apply recursively. The same command here you need to apply recursively. So followed by the folder name. So this all the files owner is changed. Owner is changed for all files and folders. And folders. So this is the command chown. Okay, so one more. So now you have created some files. Okay, you have created some files, or you have some users are there. Now you want to add the users to a particular group. Okay, for example, in the real time, okay, some already some developer team is there. Already some developer team is there. Some testing team is there. Some testing team is there. Some DevOps team is there. Okay, so as a DevOps engineer, you are joined in the organization recently. So then you are the new user. You are using that resources in the organization. So then you should be added to the DevOps group. You should be added to the DevOps group. If any developer is joined recently, then that person is added to the developer group. Similarly, if any tester is added, joined, so that person is added to the testing group. So likewise, okay. So if a user is there, if you want to add that user to a group, to a particular group, then the command will be ch own, sorry, ch group. That is here, but for adding this, we need the root permissions. Definitely, we require root permissions. Therefore, user mod. You are changing the user. Okay, to you are adding the user to that group, right? So therefore, you are changing the user mode. So therefore, user mode. So hyphen ag followed by the group name, followed by the group name, and space followed by the username. So this is the command used to add the user to the group. AG stands for A, nothing but adding. So G stands for group. So this user is added to this particular group. Okay. So this is the command used for to adding a person to a group. Okay. So now till now we will execute the commands first. After that we will look into some more commands. These are the basic commands you can see, right? So I need no need to execute. So pwd nothing but it is showing the so pwd nothing but present working directory. Currently where you are, it is you are under the file system home. Under home you have ECT user. So here is the ECT user. Okay. So what is the next command? So mkdir. So if you want to create a folder, so with the help of mkdir, you can create folder one. So like that. So if you double L. So see, the folder one is created. So if you observe the difference between the file and folder, so the file is it is representing with normal silver color or white color, but the folder is representing with blue color. And also you can see here, you can also observe here, if the starting character is hyphen, then that is representing a file. If the starting character is D, that is directory. Directory means folder. The starting letter is L, that is a link. Okay. So now the folder is created. So now I want to create multiple folders. So if I want to create multiple folders manually, so what I'm doing? So I want to go into the folder. So folder one. Currently I'm in the folder one. So here I want to create. So mkdir folder two. Again I want to go to the folder two, and I want to create one more folder, folder three. So if you go back, so if you want to go back, cd dot dot. So now you are in the folder one. If you want to go back again, so cd dot dot. So now you are in the home user's home. Now if you click on LL, so if it is showing folder one only. So if you want to see the remaining list of folders here, so in the folders, in the folder one, again we have some more folders are there, right? So to list the folders, so you use the command tree. They are not there. Tree is the command generally it is used to find, okay, the folder structure. It is showing the folder structure. Maybe let us install the command there in the report now. in the detail. I'll explain the installation process later. Now see here, if you type tree, so it will show whatever the folders you have created. It will show the list of folders in the tree fashion. All these are branches. So if you type LL, it is showing the files and folders in the particular directory, but it will not show the detailed information, right? So, but it is also showing the detailed information, but it is not showing the what is the content of these folders. It is showing the folder which is there in the present directory. So, tree is the command used to display the whole content. If the folder 2 has any some files, let us add some files in the folder 2. So, go to the folder 1, so folder 2. So wise also we can go. So folder 1, folder 2. Now here I want to add some files. So say touch A, B, C, L. So here I have some files. So similarly, I want to go to the folder 3. Here I want to add some files. Touch E, F, G. So now I'm going back to my home. So I want to go instead of taking 2 steps, I can go a single step. So dot dot slash dot dot. So again, if you want to go again one more, you can also again do. So now I'm in the user's form. Now if you type tree, so see it is displaying the files and folders also. So this is the folders. So under this folder 2, so again ABC, the 3 files are there. The folder 3, 3 files are there. So likewise, it is showing the list of files and list of folders with the command tree. Okay. So next, what is the next command? So, but I want to delete. Okay. So now I want to create these 3 folder structures with a single command. I don't want to create manually, right? So for that, first I want to delete this folder. So if you do a delete folder, so then deleting the command is rm. Rm folder 1 to do this one. It is throwing error. But it is throwing error. So can't remove folder 1. It is a directory. So if you want to remove a folder, definitely you should give -rf. Recursively, forcefully, you need to delete the folder because that folder may contain files or folders again. That's why if you want to delete a folder, rm-rf should be given. Now click on enter. This time the folder will be deleted. So now if you do ll, that folder will not be available. Now, if I want to create the same folders with the help of a single command. So mkdir-p, so folder 1 slash folder 2 slash folder 3 slash, if you want to create one more, you can also do this. Okay, so folder 4, enter. Now just apply tree, you can get the complete list. So instead of going into each and every folder checking whether the folder exists or not, so just simple command tree. So it can give the data. So details. So folder 1, folder 2, folder 3, folder 4. So 4 folders are available here. So that is the mkdir command. So I think already we have covered this one. So copy. So I want to copy some files. So here let us say LL. So some here I have 2 files. Let us say 123 file is there. I want to copy this 123 file into the folder 1. Let us say I want to copy the folder this 123 file into the folder 1 or folder 2 or folder 3 or folder 4, whatever it may be. Okay, so for that we are using copy. So copy, what is the file? 123. That is the file I want to copy. To where? So in the folder 1. In the folder 1. So just click on enter. So now check whether the file 123 is there in the folder 1 or not. So type 3. So see, so under folder 1, the file 123 is there. Okay, so 123 is already there in the present working directory as well as it is there in the this folder 1 also. So I think hope you understand what is meant by copy command. So copy followed by the file name and where you want to follow that file name. Okay, with the help of copy command, you not only copy the files which are there in the present working directory, but also you can copy the files and folders which are there in any directory. That's why I mentioned a general command called source and destination. Source and destination. So source means it is the file of the source. You need to give the complete path of that source. Okay, complete path of that file. So destination also, you need to give the complete path of that destination file where you want to move. Okay, so now I will also explain that one. So CP. So for example, I want to copy this 123 file under folder 1 to folder 4. I want to copy the 123 file which is there under folder 1 to the folder 4. So what is the command? So first I want to do the source part. So that 123 file which is there under folder 1, right? So this is the file. Now I want to give the destination path. So folder 4 is there under folder 3. Folder 3 is there under folder 2. Folder 2 is there under folder 1. That's why I need to give all the path. Okay. Slash folder 2 slash folder 3 slash folder 4. Now enter. Now the file is copied from folder 1 to folder 4. Now just type 3. Let's check out now. So now the file 123 that is available under folder 1 and folder 4. Okay, that means with the help of copy command, you not only copy the files from the current working directory, but you can also copy the files from the directory, the path, you know that. If you know the source file directory path, then you can copy that file to anywhere. Okay, so that's why this is a copy command will work. So next move. So the difference between copy and move is move means it is completely moving. So at the starting you are doing the copy of this 1232 to this folder 1. At the time, so the file is available in the both present working directory as well as under folder 1. But when you do the move, so it is not like that. So I want to move ABC file. I want to move this ABC file from the present working directory to the, let us say, folder 2. So what I'll do, what is the command? Move ABC. So what is the path? Folder 1, under folder 1, folder 2. That's it. I want to move into the folder 2 only. So now click on enter. Now the file is moved to folder 2. Now this file is not available in the current working directory. Present path it is not there. So further just to type the command tree. So see here ABC file is not there. That file is there in the folder 2. That file is there in the folder 2. So that is the one usage of the move command. With the help of move command, we can completely move the file from one location to another location. So in such case, the file is available only at the destination only. The file is not available at the source. But with the help of copy, the file will be available at both the source and destination. Okay. So now one more advantage of move is, so move space. So here the move command is used to rename the file. Okay, the move command is used to rename the file. So let us say here one file is there, F. So it don't have any extension. So I want to put some extension to the file. So move F to f.txt. So yesterday in the, I think in the previous class or today's class I mentioned, with respect to Linux, F is different, f.txt is different. Okay, so don't get confused. So here the file name is F, here also file name is F, but the both are different. So this F is the thing, but it is a file which don't have any extension. But f.txt is a text file. F.txt is a text file. So when you apply this command, what happened? That F is not available now. F will become f.txt. So now click on enter. Now click the tree. So now see here, where is this? F Here it is. So f become f.txt. So now I want to change this e.doc to some other name. Okay, I want to change this one. So I want to change this fruits to vegetables. Let us take. So move fruits to vegetables. Let us take. What happened? The file name fruits is not available now. Okay, so just tree. So here there is no name with the fruits. Now the fruits will be changed to vegetables. Okay. If you copy the same file, for example, I want to copy the vegetables to fruits. I want to copy the file vegetables to fruits. Then what happened? The two files will be present. The content of vegetables is copied with a new folder, new file with name fruits. Click on enter. Now see here. So fruits is there, vegetables is there. Fruits is there, vegetables is there. That means copy is the command which can keep the two files. Move is the command which can do only one change. So I think these examples are sufficient for copy and move. I don't want to explain more than that. So coming to the remove part, so the same thing. So if you want to remove a file, so rm or rm hyphen rf, anything that can work. Rm fruits. So it will be removed. So rm hyphen rf f.txt. So it will be removed. For files, it is no problem. So if you simple execute rm space file name or rm hyphen rf file name, both will work. But for folder, especially you should compulsorily give rf. Otherwise, it is throwing error. Okay, otherwise it is throwing error. So rm star, it is going to delete all the files and folders in the present working directory. But currently, I don't want to delete the files which are there under this current directory because I need to work more on these files. Delete if I do rm hyphen star. So what happened? All the files will be deleted. It's showing empty. But I don't want to do that. Okay. So next one. Find the command. So find the command. So here, as I mentioned, so find is the command to use it for searching the file name and folder name. So here for that. So I want to search the file 123. For example, let us take the file 123. Okay, in that current working directory as well as from the root onwards. So for that, if you want to search from the root onwards, the command is find slash hyphen name. What is the file name? 123. Okay, it is throwing permission denied. So whenever it is throwing the permission denied, what you need to do? You need to do apply the sudo. You need to take the permissions from root. Therefore, here you need to apply sudo. So if you type sudo, then it is showing. So it is showing the 123 file is available under three places. Is under users home, other one is in the folder 4, and other one is in the folder 1. Okay, sudo find slash hyphen name 123. Okay, or I want to check dot hyphen name 123. You see, it is showing here dot is nothing but present working directory. So what is the present working directory? It is nothing but this one only. The present working directory means it is slash home slash ec2 user. So this is the present working directory. Under dot means present working directory. So under this dot again slash 123 is there. So again, so these 123 will be available under these folders. Likewise, you can search wherever the required files are there. For example, I want to install some package. Let us say I'm installing Java. to install some Java. So Java is already installed here. I want to see the file where the Java is there. So sudo find hyphen slash hyphen so Java. So see, the Java is available in so many locations. But where is the exact location? Where is the exact location? So the exact location is this one. User bin Java. So this is the main location. All the executable, all the binaries, Java binaries. What is the meaning of binaries? Anybody can tell me? What is the meaning of binaries? Binaries అంటే ఏంటి? So here I have installed so many packages. For example, say Git. I have installed Git. So here, this is bin folder. So all these are binaries. All these are binaries. So that means when you are downloading the Git, you are getting one executable file. When you extract that executable file, all the executable commands that are placed in one folder called bin. So it will contain the commands that are to be executed for that particular application. So binaries means the commands that are to be used by the application. So next, so chmod. So which Java? That is also showing the location of which Java. So here it is also showing the same thing, right? So slash user slash bin Java. So where it is, Java location. So next chmod. I think this is already explained in the last classes. You can go and check there. Or if you want to explain for one file, I can explain here. So let us take any one file or folder. Okay, let us take this file. So file one. So file one, it is currently having, this is 664. So 4 plus 2, 4 plus 2, and this is 4. So 664 access is there. So I want to give the full access. Read write x and read write x and read write x. So what I need to give, the command is chmod 777, the file name, file one. Now check it. Now see here, the file one. The color also will be changed. Previously it is only white color. Now it is changed to green because it has all the permissions. User, group, and owner will have all the permissions. Therefore, it is changed to green. Okay, or if you want to give only write permissions, only write permissions. So what I need to give, chmod, so 444, the file one. Then what happened? The color is again changed. So only write permissions I have given. Okay, so instead of giving the numbers, so like the 444, 777, so we can also give the permissions in one more way. That is chmod. For example, I want to give write access to this. So simply you can write plus W plus W. So file one. Now check LL. So see here, write access is given. So write access is given to owner and user. Okay, so I want to give this executable access now. So for that, so see here, so the executable access also given. Executable access is also given to the file. So similarly, you can apply the same thing to the folder also. Okay, so if you want to give the folder, so chmod. So by default, so folder has rwx, rwx, and r-x. I want to give the write only read permissions. I want to give only read permissions. Means 444 to folder one. It is showing error. So somewhat it is happened. So let us see here. So it is having only read access. Generally, it is throwing error because we need to give recursively. So So see here, it is applied to the folder 1. It is applied to folder 1. So whether the same read access is applied to folder 2 or not. So for that, just go to the folder 1, because there is no write access here. So see here, I'm unable to move into that folder 1 because I don't have the access. I have only read access. I don't have the executable permissions to move into that folder. Okay, so for that, first I need to give the right permissions. So here I'm giving the let us take 777. I want to give the full permissions to the folder 1. Now see here, the folder 1 is now given for full permissions. Now I want to check whether the internal folders, folder 2, folder 3 are there, right? So whether they are also changed to green or not. Means whether all are getting the same permissions or not. So go to the folder 1. Now I'm able to move into the folder 1. Now 2LL. See here, still they are in the original state only. That means the changes whatever you are applied to the folder 1 that are not applied to folder 2 and internal. So just we can also do 3. Go back and 3. So see here, only the folder 1 is changed. Folder 1 permissions only changed. But folder 2, folder 3 and internal files also 1, 2, 3 ABC also will be have the same default permissions. So how to change the permissions to all internal folders and files? By applying the recursive flag. That means just go to the command. So here before 777, just add -r. Click on enter. Now get the tree. See, all are turned into green. So folder 1, folder 2, folder 3, folder 4. So these files also will be changed to green. Means all are having the full permissions. Are having the full permissions. So likewise, okay, you can work with the chmod command. Next chown. So if you type ll, so by default it is under EC2 user. EC2 user. I want to change the permissions of this file. Say 123. The file is there. I want to change the owner of this file. I want to change the owner of this file to some say Ramu. So what I can do? What is the command? So chown. So what is the owner? Ramu colon Ramu. So what is the file name? 123. So here it is throwing invalid user because the user is not exist. Okay, if you want to give the name, so that user should present. That user should present. So how to create the user? How to create the user? So if you want to create the user, we have a simple command called add user. Ramu. Okay, or you can also use the command user add Ramu. So both commands will work. So just I'm adding the user here, add user Ramu. So it is throwing error because permission is not there. Because EC2 hyphen is not a root user. So if you want to add any user, you need to take the permission from root. So if you want to give the root permission, you need to add the command sudo add user Ramu. Now see, the Ramu is added. Now can anybody tell me where this Ramu is present? What is the location of this Ramu? I explained in the folder structure, the starting of Linux commands. All the users are available under one folder. What is that folder name?
Root.
/home.
Hello?
/home is the
Sir, sir, yes, sir.
/home is the place where the list of users will be there. Or if you don't know the place, so simply type, let us check whether it is working or not. So which Ramu? Let us type this. It is not showing, right? Is it showing? So no Ramu in. Okay, because it is not a file or it is not a folder. That's why it is not showing. So let us see. So let us go to the home. So cd/home. So I'm in the, click on enter. Now see, I'm in the home folder. Now click on LL. Now see, I'm able to see the RAM. Okay, I'm able to see the RAM as a user that is created by myself. Okay, so likewise, if you want to create any user, whatever the user you are created, all the users are available under /home. Now I want to apply the permissions. I want to change the owner of any file to RAM. So I want to go back. Maybe I want to go to the user's home. So now ELL. So see here, I want to change the owner of this file 123 to RAM. So how can I do that? With the command chown. That is the command. Chown. What is the user now? Ramu to Ramu and 123. The operation is not permitted. Why? It is require the sudo permission. Sudo chown Ramu. Now it is changed. Now click on LL. So now see here, the owner of 123 is changed to Ramu and Ramu. Okay, so likewise you can check the name of the change the name of the owner of any file or folder also. You can also change the owner of the folder also. I want to do the same thing. So folder 1. So can anybody tell me, so what happened if I execute this command? Whether only folder 1 is owner is changed, or internal folders also the owner will be changed.
Internal folders one also will be changed.
All will be changed or only folder 1?
All.
All will not be changed.
Okay.
Why? Because, so see here, so here I'm changing the owner of the folder Ramu. So folder 1 user is Ramu. I want to go to the folder 2. One, right? See, the folder 2 owner is still EC2 user only, and 123 file is there under folder 1. The folder 1 owner is Ramu, but internal files and folders are still the ownership of EC2 user only. Then how to apply the ownership to all internal subfolders and subfiles? What I need to do? This command, we need to append one flag. What is that? -r. Recursively. So recursively, you need to change the name of the owner. Now click on enter. Now see LL. So already folder 1 is changed to Ramu. So next I want to go into the folder 1. So now LL. So now see here, the file 123 is owner is Ramu. Folder 2 owner is Ramu. Now I want to go to the folder 2. So do LL. So here ABC owner is Ramu. So folder 3 owner is Ramu. I want to go to the again folder 3. So here click on LL. So the folder 4 owner is also Ramu. If you want to go to the folder 4, so here the file 123 is there. That owner is also Ramu. So if you want to do manually, again you need to apply, go to the folder individually, apply the command, right? So instead of doing that, simply you are executing a simple command by applying recursively. Okay, by applying recursively. So then all internal files and folders also will be changed. It may be chmod also, it may be chown also. Okay, whatever the command it is, -r. Okay, -r recursively. the effect will be there. So now currently I'm in folder 4. Currently I'm in folder 4. I want to go back to the user's home. I want to go back to user's home. How can I go to the user's home? In a single step. So generally, if you want to do, we have so many steps. So
CD backslash.
So like that, we can give number of slashes. But we don't know how many number of folders are there in the back. By mistakenly, if you are given one shot or one more, it will be kept at a different place. Of course, this is one of the method. If you know the exact number of folders are there, or you can change CD space this one, or simply CD. Simply type CD. Okay, if you type the CD, then it will bring you to the user's home itself, wherever you are, wherever you are, wherever in the deep. So then just type CD. It will bring to you the user's home. No need to type CD dot like this, or CD CD negation. This also will bring to the same location. No issues. But instead of that, simply CD will bring to CD. For example, if you are in the root file system, so I want to go to the this user's home. So type CD. Wherever you are, just type CD. It will bring into the user's home. So next, ch mod is there. So next, ch group. So you can apply this command for changing the group name. Let's try this command. So I want to add the group name. So say group one. Say Ramu is the user is there. Now click on enter. So group one does not exist because the group should exist. Before that, if you want to add the user, the group should exist. Okay, so let us take the group EC2 different user. Let us use the group is there. It's EC2 hyphen group is there. So I'm adding this Ramu to the EC2 hyphen user. Okay, so like that we can also add the users to any group. Okay, so one more few commands are there. So with the two commands, I'll stop the session today. So tomorrow I'll explain few commands, and after that I'll start the remaining session. So we have two important commands. That is, one is zip and one more is add. So with these two commands, I'll stop the session for today. So zipping. So I think all of you know about the zipping in our Windows. It is very comfortable for zipping the file and as well as unzipping the file. So we are using some tools also like WinRAR or 7-zip. So we have some tools are there for making the zip and unzipping. So, but in the Linux machine, there are no such softwares are there. We need to use the commands only for zipping the files and folders only. So the command for zipping the files or folders is gzip. Gzip. So followed by the file name. So what happens if you do this? It will pack the, or it's called pack or zip, right? So zip the file. Simply zip the file. So if you want to unzip the file, so if you want file or folder, whatever it will, you can give here. That will do unzip file or folder. Okay, if you want to unzip, so what is the command? So g unzip. G unzip, that is used for unzip file or folder. So let us do here. So here we have these. Let us take here. I'll explain one file and one folder. So let us take file 2 is there. I want to zip that file 2. So gzip file 2. Simple command. Gzip file 2. What happened? It is zipping the file to. So just do LL. So see here, it is showing in the red color. So file 2 is zip, unzipped. So it is zipped. So the extension is GZ. Okay, so very important extension it is. So the extension will be GZ. So you can easily identify if the file is .gz, those are zipped files in Linux. Whereas in our Windows, we can easily identify with .zip, right? Any file that is zipped, you can easily identify it. So with folder star.zip, name.zip. But in Linux, it is star.zz. Okay, if you want to unzip, just use the same command. So now I want to delete this file 2. File 2 is not there, right? So it is already moved into this, it is already zipped. Now I want to unzip this file 2. So the command is unzip, the unzip file 2 dot gz. Okay, file 2 is unzipped. Similarly, if you want to apply folder, okay, so same command, zip folder. So see, it is a folder. It is showing the error. So what we need to do for folder, you must remember. Okay, so what is the command we should give here? What we need to add here? If it is a folder, you must add -r. What it is showing? It is showing the error. Let us do whether it is zipped or not. It is on zip. -r. Small r, not capital L. Not this not right. Folder. Able to move the folder unless the folder is not zip. So what is the command for zip? What the one is directory, the profile ignore. R. Anyway, we'll change this. What is the command for recursively? How to we can do this? Hyphen R hyphen F. Do this. Hyphen R F folder name. Let us discuss per folder. If it is a simple folder, I think it is making the zip. But it is having multiple files and folders inside it. So for that, I'll check that command and let you know what is that command. Next one, more important, last one, tar. So tar stands for, it is tape RQ. Full is tape RQ. So tape RQ means it is used to archive the file. That means it is compress the file. The main use of this is compress the files. Okay, so further the command is we are using, so tar is the command we are using. So hyphen cvf, the command, and explain what is the meaning of this cvf, and so what is the name of the tar file you want to give. That means tar file name dot tar, okay, and the folder name. I think zip is used to only making the files only. So for tab, it is used to making the folders as well. Okay. So this is for the command for folders compressing. Okay. So similarly, we have one more command like tab hyphen tvf, the same command followed by this. I'll explain these commands. And one more here, tar xvf. If that is also is there, the command. So this is for these two are for tarring, that is for compressing the files, whereas this is nothing but uncompressing. That is we can call as untar. We call this as untar. So where these are used for compressing, these two are used for compressing. These two are used for compressing. Okay, so here what is meant by C? So C is nothing but it is a create a verbose. C stands for create. E stands for verbose. F stands for file. So verbose means detailed information it will be showing. While creating, while compressing, it will show the detailed information on the page itself, on the screen itself. So whereas this TVF stands for T stands for table view. It's showing the table view. Remaining V stands for verbose and F stands for file. And here this is for extraction purpose, right? So that's why X stands for extract. Stands for extract and V stands for verbose and F stands for file. So here V and V is optional. Okay, you can use or not. If you use V, so it will show the details. Okay, so whatever it is showing. So I'll show with V and without V. Okay, so let us take here. Here I have some files and folders are there. So I want to use tar. I want to use some tar. So with the first basic command, what is the first command? CVF. So I want to use CVF, say folder one. I want to create the folder one with the same name, tar, and the folder. So click on enter. So what is it showing? So folder cannot start. No such file is exists. So sorry. The folder name is folder one, right? So to see here, folder. So folder one, folder two, all these will be tagged. Okay, all these will be tagged. So now if you do LL here, please tag. Now the folder one is archived. That means compressed. All the folders and subfolders also will be compressed under this folder. So this file is not able to access. Now, if you want to go to the folder one dot tar, it is not possible. It is not a directory. It is showing error. So if you want to untar it, okay, if you want to untar it, the command is xpf. So see here, V stands for verbose. I said right. So verbose means so it is showing. So which files you are doing that? Okay, which files you are doing the changes, that also will be here. It is showing. That is a verbose means clear picture. So if I want to extract that, so hyphen xvf. So see, it is xvf now. LL. Now because it's already there. So folder one is already there. Now I will remove the folder so that you will get the same folder again. So now I will do untar. So see, again it is showing the clear picture which folders are extracted. Now click on LL. So see, you can see the folder one now, right? So now we will see without V how it will be there. So now I'm deleting the file folder one dot tar. Now that file is not there now. Now I'm applying the same command without V. Let us take CVF, or this time you can apply TVF, or you can apply TF. Not applying V here. So it won't show the what are the files which have to be mapped. No such file or directory. So folder one is there, right? Folder one not have. It's only showing purpose. So CF, you can call CF. It is creating first. So without V, okay, without V, it is not showing any information. Verbose means it is showing the detailed information which files are it is doing the task. Now click on LL double L, so it will show the folder which is that is tar here. Okay, now if you want to see the TF, TF means table view. If you want to see the table view, first the file should be there, right? To see this is the table view. This is the table view. So this can be obtained by CVF. Or if you want to see with a separate, you can apply TF. So like that, this tar command will work. So with this XVF, so for that I will delete the folder first. rm-rf folder 1. Okay, now I'm untar it. So if I untar, the command is tar -xf. I'm not giving VF. If I give the VF, it will show again the detailed information. XF folder 1 tab. Now see, it is not showing the information, right? Which files are extracted, we don't know now. So now just need to type LL to check the folder is available or not. So this is a folder that is available. So likewise, we can work with tab. And one more important. So if you want to zip and tab, you want to zip and tab. So then what you need to do? So we have a command for you can do at a time. So that is tar hyphen. First you need to create a file, right? So create. So zip file, right? Z. So zip file Z you need to give F. So tar is a command which is doing the tar file. And so if you want to zip the tar file, if you want to zip that tar file, you need to give CZF. Okay, if you want to see the detailed information, so you can use CVZF. If you want to see which files are tarred and which files are zipped, if you want to show, you can use CVZF. Okay, so space followed by the same format. So what is that format? Tar file name. So previously it is only .tar. Now you are doing the zip, right? So therefore you need to give .zz followed by the folder name. Followed by the folder name. So this will, what it do? It will zip and tar. I want to unzip and untar. So what happened? So for that I can do the same command -x v z f followed by the tar file name along with this tar and gz extension. So what it can do? It is doing untar and unzip the zip and tar file. And tar file. So with this example, I'll close the session today. So let us here. I have already one folder is there. Just I'm removing that folder. So RM folder 1. Now I have only folder 1. Now I want to make this folder 1 as .tar and .zz. So what is the command? So hyphen. First I want to create a file. So -c. Next zip the file. If you want to show that, you can give V and F followed by the format. So what is the format? Here not only folder 1, you can give any name. So folder 1. So I'm giving let us say folder. Giving the name folder dot tar dot zz. So here what is the folder name, actual folder name? This folder 1. I want to make the contents of a folder 1 to tar as well as zip with the name of folder. Now doing the here it is showing the verbose as well. If you add the V, it will show the detailed information. Which files you are doing the zipping, which files you are doing the tagging. Now, if you do LL, to see, he's showing the extension .tar .gz with the name of folder. Whatever the name you are given, with that name only, the new tar and zip file will be there. Now I want to untar it, the last command. So what is the last command? So that is untar. So for that, in place of C, I want to give X. Now just click on enter. So now do LL. So see here already folder 1 is there. Okay, so now I want to delete that folder 1 so that for clear understanding. So folder 1. Now here the folder 1 is not there. Now again I'm doing the untarring. Right? So here this is all. I want to do the untar. Now do LL. Now see the folder 1 is available now. So in this way we can do the untar and unzip. Okay, so these are the commands which are related to folders and files. So I will explain some important commands also that are there. That is machine related commands are there, service related commands are there. Okay, so and some monitoring commands are there. So tomorrow, so this session, the commands will be over. I'll share this file, text file with you, so you can practice this. If you have any doubts in this session, so you can ask me.